What's up guys, Duarte here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and today we are back to talk about the Black Order and this huge mistake that people keep doing it. And I get very frustrated about it, and the people that their names might show up on the screen or something like that. I'm not talking trash about them, but this is a huge mistake that people keep doing, and it mostly happens because of the MSF.GG bot, because it gives what most people use on their teams, and this is a huge mistake. Ignorance is the norm. Knowledge is less common, or it's not the norm. So it's more likely for the recommendations that, or it's not even recommendations, what you see on the MSF.GG bot in terms of ISO, it's more common for it to be trash than to be good advice. And I'm not talking trash about the people that made the MSF.GG. No, it's just the way it works. Like, it's more likely for people to be ignorant than to be informed about a specific topic, and I find it very, very frustrating. And that's why I'm making this video of people that keep losing with the Black Order against the Marauders because they have the wrong ISO weight, because they follow those suggestions from the ISO weight brought from MSF.GG. Okay, so if you like the information on this video, like always, share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button because that always helps the channel. Okay, so we are going to take a look at several different things. This is my team, this is a matchup that I'm going to do. Security is on, and it's 100k punch up. Now I'm going to show you what happened and why I'm a little bit pissed about this situation. I'm a little bit sick because I'm very smart, and I was walking outside while we have a hurricane going on. Okay, so these people from my alliance, they have these matchups with the Black Order where they keep losing. And why do they keep losing? Because look at their ISO weight. Their ISO weight is 100% trash. You want to have Striker. There is no other option. It's only Striker on Thanos. You don't want any other option. And for Corvus Glaive, you only have two options, or Skirmisher or Raider. Raider, it's only for Blitz. Maybe you can use it as well on Arena if you have a very big Corvus. Otherwise, you want to use him as Skirmisher. He has very, very low multiplier on his damage. I can show you right now. There is no point on having him as a striker because he has very, very low multiplier on the basic and also on the assist. If you have low multiplier on the assist, there is no point on being a striker. The damage will be pointless. Yes, it's piercing, but it's still a very low multiplier. And on top of that, you are also consuming those vulnerabilities that you need for Thanos. Because whenever Thanos does a basic attack and then does the ISO weight attack, he applies extra bleed that results in extra damage. I don't understand why people have such a hard time understanding this. It's way better to have Thanos with a striker that increases his base damage and also his bleed damage. Why is it so hard to understand, and why people keep doing this? This is terrible. And even if you are on Arena, usually you want to focus on the weakest characters, Proxima Midnight and Corvus Glaive. And if you have more single target damage, you'll be able to do that much easier. There is no reason for you to use Critical Strike or Raider on Thanos. He doesn't have any Critical Strike bonus, he doesn't have anything like that. Why people keep doing this? It's trash. And then Corvus Glaive with Striker, why? Low multiplier, doesn't have any special effect, and is consuming the vulnerabilities that you need to use for Thanos or even for Call Obsidian that have way higher base damage and have way higher multipliers. What is this? I know what is this, but I'm not gonna mention because people are going to say, oh, he's talking trash once again about the other content creators. Ramanex and OMG and Valley Flying. Yeah, it's them. They are suggesting this shit. And this is shit, and people keep losing because of this shit. Yeah, it makes me angry. I don't like people to be ignorant, and I don't like people to do this kind of mess. Look at here, Commander Rebecca. Yeah, nice, she has Striker on Thanos, but then she is consuming the vulnerabilities with Corvus. It's pointless like this. You need to have enough vulnerabilities so you don't consume all of them. And yes, even that you have on Ebony Maw, it's not enough because early on Thanos has multiple attacks and it's very likely for you to lose one of those smaller characters and then you don't have enough vulnerability. So, Striker on Thanos, Skirmisher on Corvus Glaive, Skirmisher on Proxima Midnight, Striker on Call Obsidian, Skirmisher on Ebony Maw. This is what you want to do, especially when you are facing Marauders with Emma Frost or whatever. You can see one lose here, this one he barely won, and he has the same mistake. He has Striker, but then Striker as well on Corvus Glaive. Why? Then we have another one that cancel because Raider on Thanos. On Arena, it's the same thing. If you have Striker on Thanos, you really think that you will have less damage than this? Remember, this is based on the chance. It's based on chance. Based on chance, your chance to crit. Thanos has no extra crit damage compared to other characters like Corvus Glaive have. I really don't understand. And then he won barely, like always. This is a big mistake that people keep doing it, and we are going to take a look at this matchup that I did, and you'll see this in action. You need to pay attention to the turn order, you need to pay attention to all those things because it really matters, and you cannot consume more vulnerabilities than you need to use. So let's speed up this, 30% extra speed. It really makes me frustrated because we have this website like msf.gg is a great website, and it's not the fault of the creators, it's just what people use. So as you saw, we had Thanos attacking, then Proxima went after because she has higher speed, then she applied vulnerability, but because both Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight have a Skirmisher, they dispel everything from Strife. Then he has his turn, gets all those deflects once again. Now we are doing the second attack with Thanos, and he's going to apply 2 bleeds. The second bleed was blocked, as you guys saw. Everything is dispelled from him. So now we need to apply more vulnerabilities to him, so the second time that Thanos goes again, he has another second attack to apply. Okay, we got the clone. Now we have Call Obsidian with the taunt. And then Thanos, he went after everyone else. He flipped. And now because of the vulnerability, he's going to do another attack, applying 1 more bleed. Now I remove that defense up from there. I tried to remove. Didn't work out with Proxima. Now, but I apply vulnerability to Mr. Sinister, and with Ebony Maw I applied the vulnerability to Strife. Once again, we need to apply more vulnerabilities than the ones that we are consuming. Especially because now we are going to use the ultimate from Thanos. Once again, I try to remove the defense up because I'm going to use his ultimate. So both of these guys have vulnerability, that's what we want. But we want to target Strife to make sure we get the second attack, so we can apply 1 more bleed, so we can get rid of him as fast as possible. Now we go for the extra vulnerability. Now we just go for the focus to get rid of Mr. Sinister, since we have that opening. It doesn't always happen because this guy for some reason is dumb and he uses Mr. Sinister behind Strife. That's super dumb, but yeah, whatever. And then we just have to clear the house. So we apply one bleed, you saw the second bleed there, and now it's the same thing. All these vulnerabilities, they have to go to Thanos, so he applies the extra bleeds. He needs the striker so he has higher base damage, so not only his normal attacks do more damage, but also the bleed damage does more damage. You need to do these. I like, it's so frustrating for me to see people keep losing and losing on these matchup because they have the wrong ISO weights. And yes, ISO weights really matter. Okay, so after all that, and you guys probably already saw a sneak peek of it when I was trying to show the base damage of Corvus Glaive. So I have this ISO weight list with all the recommendations I give to the people that are on my Discord, but I'm gonna make it available for everyone because if there is something I hate is ignorance, and the people losing matches because of this, it makes me really frustrated, especially when it's my alliance. But I share this with them, but they don't give a shit about me, of course, that's fine. But yeah, so you have all the suggestions here. Questioning is things I'm not really sure, or there is big debate on which ISO weight you can use on a specific character. Green is 100% sure, red is don't spend ISO weight on these characters, and yellow is avoid spending ISO weight on these characters. So you can see like Heimdall is a trash character, so avoid spending ISO weight on them. The same goes for the defenders, Gamora, Mantis, all those trash characters that we already know. And on the red we have like Yondu, Boomer, Merc Soldier and whatever. And a few characters we have debating here is because I don't spend too much time thinking about the specific ISO weights that they use, like the end characters, because they are irrelevant. But most of it is green, so that's 100% sure that it's good for them. And I'm waiting for the patch so I can add up the new characters. And sometimes I do corrections here because the turn order matters, and only in game we can know for sure. And here we have RSM. We have the what it means here, red stars matter, and you have specific for raids, or if the character is on the Brotherhood or Marauders or in war, or if the character is on the BKT or at low level. So I think this explains everything very well, and you'll get way better results with these ISO weight recommendations that you have here when compared to the ones that you have from the MSF bot. And once again, it's not the fault of the people on the MSF bot. They just gather the data and they just present the data that people are using. But once again, it's more likely because it takes less effort to be ignorant than to be knowledgeable. And all living creatures and even the universe itself, it always go for the easy way. So yeah, this is going to be on the description or maybe on the pinned comment below. If you guys want to support me, you can do that by becoming a member of my YouTube channel. You can then join my Discord and make any questions about ISO weights, T4s, topics for videos, anything you want, you can ask me directly on my Discord, and you can talk with other people that are there as well. So yeah, please, I hope this stops. Stop using Raider on Thanos, stop using Striker on Corvus Glaive or Proxima Midnight. It's pointless, it's useless, it brings you no benefits, and you are going to have way better results if you use the recommendations I have. And once again, we have here for all the teams, and whenever the patch drops within less than a week, I usually have this updated. And maybe in the future I will also add the level that I recommend, so you don't have to like all of them at level 5. Some of them are good at level 2 or at level 3. That's something I can add in the future, and you guys can let me know in the comments below if I should add here something else. So make sure you check it out, and that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoying, and sorry for being a little bit angry but this is something that is really pissing me off, and I don't like to lose. So yeah, you guys let me know in the comments below what you think about it, and if you like this video and you found the information helpful, share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. Make sure, once again, you smash that like button like a boss, like always. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.